Out of breaking news in Times Square, where police say a woman was shoved onto the tracks by a would-be robber in the subway, and Good Samaritans stepped in to help.
CBS 2's Aundrea Cline-Thomas live from the station with more. Aundrea?
Well, we talked to MTA officials just within the last hour. They describe a pretty close call for that victim. They say the train operator was able to stop the train as it was entering the station, which gave Good Samaritans time to jump into action. Now, here's a look at the injured and distraught victim, described as being in her 60s. And she was taken out of the Times Square subway station, according to authorities, around 1:45 this afternoon. On the northbound R train platform, a man allegedly tried to grab the victim's purse and then pushed her onto the tracks. Police say Good Samaritans not only helped the victim, but others grabbed the suspect until officers arrived. The suspect is a man in his 40s who's described as being homeless, just renewing the MTA's calls for more help in the subways. But it comes months after the NYPD surged thousands of officers into the transit system in an effort to deter crime.
So we're calling on the NYPD to maybe adjust their deployment so that riders feel protected in the places where they feel vulnerable. That means on the platforms, on the trains like they were when I was a kid, and elsewhere in the system where riders feel vulnerable and where there are a lot of people congregate.
The MTA plans to hire even more of its own officers. The agency is also asking the city for more mental health professionals deployed to targeted locations. Now, Lieber said he had spoken to Governor Hochul and Mayor-elect Eric Adams, and both have pledged to make subway safety a top issue. All of this, as Lieber says, day-to-day, crime is down in the transit system. Still, this is the third time someone was pushed onto the tracks in the last week alone. Now, as for the suspect, he is in police custody. He is being questioned, and the victim was taken to the hospital with minor injuries. Reporting live in Times Square, Aundrea Cline-Thomas, CBS 2 News.
Thank you, Aundrea.